Let me say something that might challenge you. Most leaders don't lose wealth because they lack strategy. They lose it because they cannot stabilize expansion. I'm speaking from experience here. So, without going into details about my own life and experience with this, I want you to know that I speak from lived experience. So when we are called upon and we are invited to expand in ways such as more money, more visibility, more responsibility, more pressure, our nervous systems quietly destabilize. So what happens is if your body does not feel safe at the level that you're calling in, you will unconsciously repel it. That's what we're talking about today. Embodiment as a leadership stabilizer. I'm Sarah Sparks, your Chief Soul Strategist. I help leaders align the soul of their business with the business of their soul so they find that missing piece to feel complete, creating wealth, clarity, and impact without burnout. The one problem that no one wants to talk about and name is that in the leadership world, we talk about scaling strategies, brand positioning, revenue growth, team structure. Very few people talk about the biological capacity required to hold those things. Wealth is not just created through intelligence, it's stabilized through regulation. You can generate income in dysregulation, totally been there, chaos all over the place, creating it. But you cannot sustainably hold it there. If expansion feels threatening to your system, you will find a way to reduce it. That's not a mindset problem. That's a capacity problem to hold more of what you want. So what does embodiment actually mean? Let's clarify something. I do not do body work. I am not a fitness coach, although I once was. I am not a fitness coach. I am not here to optimize your physical wellness routines. I have colleagues and friends who do that, and I'm happy to refer them. The work that I do, the embodiment in my work, means something very different. It means your nervous system is aligned with the level of leadership and wealth you are building. It means your internal state matches your external expansion. It means your body does not panic when your calendar fills, when your revenue spikes, when your influence grows, when your decisions carry more weight. Embodiment is the integration of identity, who you are, regulation, how your nervous system responds, and responsibility, what you are externally expanding to. So it is the ability to stay steady at higher levels. It is what stabilizes wealth. So you don't have that fluctuation like many entrepreneurs have, especially solopreneurs have in their revenue, is up and down and up and down. We want to stabilize that wealth, and I'm here to show you how. So why do leaders destabilize that growth? Here's what happens. A leader scales, revenues increase, visibility expands, opportunities multiply. And instead of steadiness, they create overwhelm, irritability, urgency, hyper control, withdrawal. I did all of those things. And their system, our system, interprets expansion as danger. So what do they do? What do us leaders do? We create unnecessary conflict, overcommit, and burnout. Pull back from visibility. Oh yeah, I pulled back from being visible for over a year, make reactive decisions, and sabotage momentum. Not consciously. Don't blame yourself, okay? It's biologically. You're doing this. Your body will always prioritize safety over success. And if success feels unsafe, you will unconsciously regulate back down. All right. So embodiment as wealth, stabilization. All right. We're going to talk about that next. So embodiment stabilizes wealth because it increases containment. Containment is your ability to hold more. And what do you want to hold more of? More attention, more money, more responsibility, more expectation. When I am talking right now, I think of the singer, songwriter, the actor, Bad Bunny, and his infinite right now expansion. When I saw him going to be on the Super Bowl, I was like, I hope that he has regulated his nervous system and has been able to continually expand into this level of attention, money, responsibility, and expectation. And without fragmenting himself, without reacting, without contracting in. And I don't know him personally, clearly, but I think he's doing a fantastic job of having a regulated nervous system and that solid foundation. So a regulated leader creates psychological safety in their teams and business because they embody safety internally. That's where you start. You cannot build sustainable growth on internal explosiveness. Your leadership ceiling is directly connected to your regulatory ceiling. Now, there's a shift that happens, and the shift is this. Stop trying to increase strategy before you increase your capacity. People come to me, they want a soul and business alignment session. They want a soul calling strategy session. Awesome, I give it to them. And then they have shared with me, oh, I hired a strategy partner already, so I won't be moving forward. And then they come back to me a year later and say, the strategy didn't work. Why? Because you did not increase your capacity to hold that increased strategy. So stop trying to increase it. Stop trying to grow revenue before you stabilize regulation. Stop trying to push expansion if your system cannot metabolize it. Wealth is not only about generating income. It's about becoming someone who can hold it calmly. And you do that. Embodiment is the evolution of leadership. So it is identity integrated into physiology. It is who you are being integrated into what you are doing. And when that happens, income stabilizes, teams feel safer, customers feel safer to buy, decisions become clear, expansion becomes sustainable. If you want 2026 to be different, you do not need more force. You need containment. You need a nervous system that does not collapse under pressure or expansion. That is the work. Leadership embodiment. Because your next level does not need convincing, it needs stabilizing. If this resonated, stay with me. You'll find more teachings, reflections, and ways to work together in the description below. Until next time, lead whole. Wholeness is the new strategy.